Hello, it's Tony. I've had a long day. Didn't get to sleep much last night. I was in some pain. Um, I don't like taking the pain pills. I mean, they make me like, yeah, I don't have pain, but they make me itch, and then I feel like, excuse me, they make me feel tired and like I'm not aware of my surroundings and I don't know. I'm hoping tomorrow I don't have to take any pain pills. I don't know. I feel so out of control and I need to be controlled. Anyway, tomorrow's the big day. I get to take my bandage off. I can't wait. It's driving me crazy. Then I was able to take a shower, wash my hair. Oh, I can't wait. The 2 days that I have to wait for that just makes me crazy. So I got up this morning. We got ready. Tom had to help me get dressed. It's when your arm is one of these things and you can't pull your own pants up. That's pretty bad. So anyway, he helped me get dressed, and then we took off and went to Peoria. We had to be there by 11. And we got there okay, and he went and had his scan done, and he's got marked ready for his radiation. Hopefully they'll call us by Monday and give us a plan on when we're going to do the radiation. I probably don't look the best right now. I don't care. I'm just tired. I'm still feeling the effects of this pain pills. I don't think I'm going to take one tonight. I just want to be able to go to sleep and sleep. But if the pain gets too bad, I guess I'll get up and take one. But in the meantime, I thought I'd better post today. After we went to his radiation, not his radiation, we went for him to have the CT scan with the dye so they could mark him for the radiation. After we went there, and then we headed back, stopped in Pekin, ate at some dragon place. It's Chinese. Anyway, so we ate there probably about 2:30, and came home. We were still full from eating brunch, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it. So I didn't fix anything tonight. He was too tired. Otherwise, if we did something in the Instapot, then he would have to drag it over there and cook it. With one hand, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, any chopping or anything right now. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to I won't be able to lift the Instapot, but he can. And I was wanting to have orange chicken tonight. It sounded so good. I seen the recipe on Pinterest while I was sitting in the waiting room for him, because it usually takes about an hour to do that scan and do the markings. And it was kind of neat because we had valet parking. And never did I have anybody drive my car in valet parking. It was the first. But it was kind of neat that we didn't have to walk all the way, and we couldn't find a parking spot. And so we decided we'd just do valet parking, which was really nice. Then we came home, and Tom, oh my gosh, he made sure everything was okay for me. I don't know, it's all the little things, like, I don't like toilet tissue, and I know it's probably gross, but I like wipes, and with me not to be able to take a shower for a couple days, it's like, I use a lot of wipes cleaning myself, it's easier just to do that. And he had to help me get undressed and get my nightgown on. I can't wait till I can start doing these things myself, but sometimes it's really hard to try to pull up your pants when you have, when your arm, you got stitches in your elbow, and you're not supposed to lift anything over 4 pounds, and it's just hard sometimes. But we made it. We made it. He made sure that I stopped and got some meat for Willow. He cut the meat up for me. We bagged it up, and he did my dishes. He did anything and everything that he thought that I needed done. He did. No questions asked. He knows how I am. He knows what bothers me, and when we parked, somebody had taken my parking spot. And it was kind of funny because nobody's ever parked in the N1 before. I've always parked there. So when that person left, he went out and moved my car over to the end spot where I always park. And he got out and he looked and he noticed it was a little bit crooked. And with my OCD and how I am, he got back in and straightened the car up. I'm like, oh my God, that poor guy's probably thinking, oh my God, she's terrible. But it makes me crazy. If my car is crooked, that makes me crazy. It has to be straight. And he made it straight. I'm like, poor guy, he's exhausted too. We drove to Peoria and drove back. And to think of those little things like that would make me crazy. Because I can't drive yet, obviously. I don't have an arm. Well, I do. He goes, I've lost my wing for right now. It cracks me up. And, but he did straighten the car up for me because I heard him move it and then I heard him start it up again. And I thought, what's he doing? I didn't bother looking out. But then when I said, what did you do? And he goes, oh, I know your car was crooked and I know that would make you crazy. And it was just like, excuse me, and the wipes that I have, the package hadn't been open yet, and they were like a 3-pack, and he took them all apart for me and stacked them where I wanted to, and opened one of the packages for me. He just knows me, I guess, because it makes me crazy when things aren't done like that. But he does amazing. I mean, I help him too. But it's just amazing to me how two people can get a whole lot done by working together. And I just feel so good that he's there for me when I need him the most, except, especially when I need somebody to help me get dressed, undressed. If I couldn't get something cleaned up off the floor, he would go clean it for me. He swept my kitchen floor tonight. It just stuff that he wouldn't even do in his own houses, in his own place, that he did for me because he knows it makes me crazy. I mean, he thinks of all these little things, and they're just little things. But to me, he knows it makes me, I gotta have it done. I gotta have it done. And he wants me to take it easy with my arm, and he doesn't want me to do these things. So he does them for me, so I don't do it, because I told him if it needs to be done and nobody does it, I'm going to do it. And he's like, no, you need to take care of your arm. And I've been wanting to take this bandage off, but it can't come off until tomorrow, supposedly. And he's like, Tony, they tell you 48 hours for a reason. So tomorrow he's going to come over and help me take the bandage off. And I can't wait to get into the shower and take a hot shower, wash my hair, just so I could just feel good. And like I said, I don't want to take any more pain medicine tonight. I do not like those drugs. It's narco or something. And it just makes me feel out of it. It seems like I'm not here. I'm like someplace else. And maybe that's why these people that, takes drugs does that. But I have to be in control of myself. And I just don't feel like it being that way. So hope I'm going to try to go to bed tonight with no pain medicine, and hope that I don't have to have any during the night or in the morning, because I don't want to take any more. I just 2 days is it for me. That's it. I want to be in control. I want to be able to do what I need to do. Anyway, he got his markings. We're praying that by Monday we get a phone call from one of the doctors with a plan, when he can start his chemo, when he can start his radiation, and we can get started and get this journey going. So I am going to say I'll see you tomorrow and good night.